I charged it this time, but I forgot it. But welcome to a very, very rare occasion at Sky Harbor where we actually have rain. So now with the rain coming in, we should be getting some cool shots, cool takeoffs. So let's watch our first Southwest plane takeoff. As the jet blast clears the moisture from the runway. We're predicted to get rain on and off throughout the day, so it's going to make for some beautiful photos if you're a plane spotter. Come out here and get some good photos of aviation. We get those yeah, we are getting them. Look at that. That's awesome. Like when you get those whatever they're called, convections, or I don't even know how to say that word. It's that word where like the moisture appears on the, I should probably stop using the word moisture. But over here I think we have Missouri 1, that's what it is. But no, I like when they get those like clouds that appear right in front of the, well, you can tell the potato is struggling to focus because of the humidity in the air. But no, you end up getting clouds on the wings. So right now we do have an A321 getting in position. Morning, Christine. So I have somehow lost the charger to Potato Cam. So I got to figure out exactly where my charger is because we are planning that big pre-Thanksgiving show. So I will probably set up at 1 p.m. on the 22nd and I'll bring some snacks. So if you're a plane spotter and you want to spot, my station will have snacks. So stop by and say hello. And over there we do have our Frontier plane coming in. Man, something about the airport when it rains is amazing, isn't it? It's like a good feeling about it. I was set up at a different location earlier, but then I changed my mind and went, oh, I do have a radio. Sweet! Will it work? Because I don't have an antenna. Chances are it won't work because I don't have an antenna on it. And I'm sure our ground crews are enjoying this weather. It's a nice change from the murderous sun of 120 degrees. Trying to take them out. Over there we have a little business jet. We do have Nevada 1 that just landed as I pulled up. I need to come out here earlier often because I see a lot of action with the cargo planes and all those other big planes coming out. So it always makes for good photos when you get a good plane, like a big one. Also, my Sacramento Kings defeated the Spurs, so I'm super happy about that. They don't suck. Yet. Alright. There we have a Southwest coming in for a landing. So it's going to be a bit of a slow start to the show. And then later on, once we get the American airline flights waking up, that is when everything will go wild. Because this is kind of the in-between time of the rushes. How ATC can hear some of these dudes. And here's some luggage action for you guys. Can you imagine having the money to own a business jet? That is insane. Radio's off, screw it. And over here we have the traditional Southwest taxi moving in Mach 15. How are you ladies doing? Marley, Christine, you doing good? Hanging in there? Like I said, I'm going to be live for a bit, and then eventually the goal is I want to go back and take photos. Can you imagine the amount of oil that is found on these tarmacs? The U.S. may have to introduce democracy if they find more of it. What's up, Rye? Yeah, dude, it's raining here. That's what I'm actually shocked about. Feels good though, honestly. Like, the sun is trying to peak. I hope it doesn't, because then it's going to try and murder me. I'm not a big fan of the sun at the times. But honestly, the ground crew is actually enjoying this. So let me take out the handy dandy jet tip. And once I take out the, not jet tip, jet tip actually has been terrible lately. Something's going on with their system. Nothing is working the way it used to. So we should be getting SkyWest 4885 coming out of Omaha. But for our departure, it looks like it's going to be United 503 going to who knows where, because it says not available. And then right after that, we have United 2428 going to Newark, which is going to be a Boeing 737 MAX 8. They probably do, man. And then we have Southwest 2249 getting ready to depart for Dallas. So our Dallas plane is over there as it's getting ready for its departure. And we're going to get our two United flights that are going to go out back to back. Our United has arrived. Yeah, they probably have slip-resistant shoes. Because you think, like, if you've ever stepped on oil, man, that thing slides everywhere. And yes, I have, because, you know, when you change your oil and you accidentally spill it. Oh, dude, I gotta show you guys something cool after this. Look at that jet blast. And they're off. So dude, check this out, guys. So the city of Tempe, because of the rain, is getting this angelic look right now. Isn't this cool? How everything is hitting just right. And then here's our Newark flight. So we're gonna focus on the engine so we can see the jet blast. It's pretty much drying up the runway, which is kind of cool. So cool to see the daytime jet blast in the rain. Yeah, it is. I'm wearing a jacket. I'm kind of glad I am, because it is chilly outside. Give it power, come on. And the 737 MAX 8 is departing for Newark. Just imagine the amount of thrust those engines are producing. If you were to tie it to a car, that car would go like fast. I think the first jet plane took off in the 1950s. So if you think about it, it's been less than 100 years since we've had jet travel. We all take it for granted. People complain like, I didn't get snacks. Shut up. You're flying the fastest you've ever gone as a human being, so... And I guess now we're getting a runway inspection by our operating unit here. Checking the runway probably for any debris. Oh, while we wait, let's see if we can find a poop truck anywhere. Fast. And the Dallas flight is lining up. Crepuscular rays, yes, that's what they call them. I just call it sun. Oh God, look at this. I never thought I would see, I'm kind of excited, guys. We do have Hawaiian Airlines. Hawaiian Airlines A330 is going to be taking off from this area, which is very rare. They typically like to take off from the north. Eventually these planes will be replaced by the Boeing Dreamliner. I know Hawaiian purchased a bunch of Dreamliners, but I'm a very big fan of their tail design. This is actually a really beautiful livery. I don't even know how to say that, so I'm not going to even attempt it. This is cool, man. We're getting a big plane taking off from this area. All right, let's go take a look at our Dallas flight, then we'll look at the Hawaiian flight next. A lot of these planes, before they take off, they're going like in excess of 180 miles an hour. And using witchcraft to get airborne. And lots of money. Aviation fuel isn't cheap. Alrighty friends, we have our Hawaiian Airlines A330 up next. It's a big engine. So we have an answer about the slip resistant shoes. They do not wear them. They do, however, wear steel toe boots. They can kick each other really hard. So some lucky people are going to Hawaii for a vacation, which I need to take. But with my job, if I take a vacation, everything is on fire. Let's see, we'll get the moisture inside the engine. Anybody know how many people the A330 can carry? I'm assuming like 200 maybe, 200 plus or 300. I know the A340 had a very, very slow climb rate. I guess it was extremely underpowered. And over here we do have our ground crew working very, very hard. That was cool. We got a big plane, which usually doesn't happen. So if you guys are enjoying the show, click that like. It does help me out quite a bit. Welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. It's a very, very rainy day. We're getting a lot of fog or whatever this thing is. Pretty much. This plane produced a puff of smoke. That was cool. Look how clean the wing is. You can actually see the reflection on there. That's pretty cool. So we have an answer. 278 for Hawaiian Airlines. That's how many people they can carry. I still think it's crazy that new 777 can carry almost 500 people. That is wild to me. And let's go take a look inside of the D gates, see if we can see any people. We'll see how Boeing does with their new 780s. Pardon me, I can't talk. How they do with their new plane, the 777X. Because I know they've had a lot of issues with deliveries. My brain hurts. Alright, as the Southwest goes past, looks like we have a little baby Airbus, an A319 rolling up into position. So the A319 is American 1570 going to Salt Lake City, then American 1611 to Vegas, and then we have a CRJ that will be departing for Sacramento. And over there we do have a pushback of a Frontier flight. Has some goat or an elk. So here comes the baby Airbus. You guys remember last year during the stream when they had the river running from all the rain we had? That was kind of cool. Ooh, that's a Volaris. This is one of our international flights coming in from Guadalajara. Pretty smooth landing. Knowing me, I'd probably slip on one of those lines. I'm one of the clumsiest human beings you'll ever meet. And this bad boy is blasting off very quickly. Yep, Kings are doing well. My thing is, as long as they keep beating the Lakers, I don't care about anything else, because the Lakers are garbage. They want a ring inside the bubble. Good job, you want a ring pop. Congratulations, LeBron. And then we have SkyWest 4845 going to Sacramento, but he might be cut off by the Southwest 2198, which is going to depart for St. Louis. Michael always reminds me that the Sacramento Kings won, which is good. So welcome everybody, good morning. Hopefully you're having a good start to your Saturday. Hopefully this is a pleasant surprise that I'm live. We will be live on the 22nd, or attempt to go live on the 22nd. Let's go take a look at this flight going to St. Louis. I heard St. Louis is actually a very dangerous city. I read like an article. It's because my microphone is all screwed up. It got stuck on next to my skin. And I'm using a jacket to keep it from being destroyed by the wind. Sweet. I could be like the other channels and offer to sell you Herbalife and stuff, like a specific channel in LA where the two dudes are douchebags. You get a hint. Like I always tell people, at the end of the day, we're all spotting airplanes. We're not doing anything too intense, so no need to be a jerk. Also, does anybody know why jet tip has sucked lately? Like, anyone have any insider news? Yes, I've caught it on one of my live streams. I think like last October we had a rejected takeoff, and I think somebody was vaping, so that's why they rejected it. Like the guy wouldn't do anything, so they had to go back to their gates. That's kind of the funniest reason why they did that. I wonder how much longer I have of battery on this microphone. I have a second one. Yeah, apparently they've been giving problems to other LA streamers too, which they shouldn't do. Like, don't be a jerk, man. And this plane is going to Sacramento. And looking on the edge of the runway, we have a Boeing 767 operated by either ABX Air or Bezos Airlines. To me, it looks like Prime Air. Yeah, it's Prime Air, Bezos Air. Yeah, I think on one of the shows we filmed one of them. I'm not gonna say what I was just gonna say. The Frontier, never mind. I'm gonna refrain from my comments. Yeah, that would be very stupid sounding if I said something. So up next, apparently it says not available, not available. That's where they're going to be headed. It's a big plane, these 767s. All right, let's go take a look at this American Airlines flight as it gets ready to depart. Honestly, I'm gonna spend, so for Thanksgiving, Michael's asking, I'm just gonna spend time with family and just enjoy my day. If anything, early in the morning, I'll give you guys like an hour show so you guys can hang out before. But other than that, I just want to spend time with my loved ones. The day before Thanksgiving, the goal is to do a longer show for you guys. Man, it's crazy how much runway these dudes use up. What are your plans for Thanksgiving, Michael? Doing anything fun? Yep, you have to do it. So up next is American 1949 going to San Diego, followed by American 1514 going to Seattle. And then Wilmington is where the ATI is going. That's in Delaware, right? Sometimes family is more important than anything. So whenever I tell you guys when I stream, if my niece texts me, chances are 90% of the times I'm gonna go and hang out with her because she's an awesome little kid, man. But look at it, you can actually see the condensation in the engines. I did have the ATC set up, but it's kind of annoying, so I don't want to have it on because they don't shut up. I just use a Panasonic camcorder. It's like 900 bucks at Best Buy. I bought it for 300 bucks on eBay. There you go, I was expecting him to be faster. This is what we call a 2-for-1. Landing followed by a takeoff. That is appropriate. We use potato cam. Look at that. Wow. We get it, you vape, Primaire. Trust me, living in the desert, to us that is rare. There you go, see? How cool is that? Alright, let's see the next departure and where he's headed. It is Southwest 1765 going to New Orleans. MSY. Missy, as I call it. Let's see how my hotspot is doing. It's hot. I gotta get my fan out in a second. I bought this little fan. One very expensive vape. Let's see, can I do this? You're listening to the sound of me struggling to open up a portable fan I bought. Go, go, go. Yeah. It's open. What's up, Connor? And they're off to New Orleans. But remember when I told you this is usually the time the airport wakes up? Starting to wake up. A lot of action starting up soon. And me not paying attention because I'm looking at a Spirit Airlines that just pulled in. There we go. And let's turn on the fan so it can... Perfect. Now my router is not going to destroy itself. We are going to be getting a Jet Suites X, commonly known as JSX, Embraer 145 or 135, one of the two. Probably either going to like Bakersfield or somewhere totally ridiculous. Burbank. It's a Embraer 145 going to Burbank. That's a cool concept. When they first started, they were cheap, but now they're kind of pricey. They're like a niche airline. They're pushing themselves to be more of like a private plane company. They're airborne very, very quick. Scottsdale doesn't get as much action, man, and it's a little hard to set up there. So up next is American 969 going to Burbank. That is going to be our next flight we're going to follow. Yeah, it depends. Scottsdale is kind of like tricky, and you got to know which airport is friendly for spotters. I don't want to be stepping on any toes because usually sometimes people are not very friendly to us aviation nerds, because some of us aviation nerds are actually jerks and we don't take care of things. And then our Frontier buck, the pronghorn sheep, might be next. Maybe one day I'll do like a little stream. We'll do a test. Oh man. And it sounds like Nevada 1 might be powering on from the sounds of the engines. That was a very fast takeoff. Must be an empty plane. I truly wonder what's going to happen with these CRJs once they retire. Is anybody going to buy them second hand, or are they just going to be scrapped instantly? So I believe it's owned by Mitsubishi. They bought them. Not sure if we're going to be doing meetups. If anything, Jamie and I will plan something, but keep an eye out. We'll do something else maybe for Ethan. Hopefully Ethan's doing good. I used to do a lot of meetups, but then people became jerks, and then we stopped doing them because people were jerks. So smash that like button, guys. It does help me out quite a bit. We are a smaller channel in a sense. But every other week we sometimes just get a bunch of people up here and just take photos. So you're more than welcome to come join us, Ty. How's your flying going, man? Are you still in flight school or no? And we have two Frontier planes looking each other eye to eye. Man, I never realized how good the quality on this camera is. Okay, let's go take a look at our Frontier flight. Yesterday the lighting while spotting was just atrocious. We had this like thick haze. Like the photos on the south side just look terrible. I feel bad because one of my friends landed and the photo doesn't do her justice. I want to get a better photo for her. And the Frontier is airborne, so I think landing gear should be closing now. There we go. I heard somewhere that actually the old Alaskan Airlines Airbuses were purchased by American Airlines. So up next is Southwest 580 going to Indianapolis. Then it's either going to be Southwest 2134 to San Diego or SkyWest 3033 going to Bakersfield. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this very impromptu stream that I set up about an hour ago. That looks like a cape on that car. Yeah, these are very rare days for us. I think this year we got the least amount of rain at the airport in a while. So that is our flight going to San Diego. Hopefully it's sunny over there and not dark and wet like it is here. I'm debating if I want to whip out my laptop for the next stream, make it all professional looking. Nah, I think this stream box works really well. I donated the other potato cam to a church, so it makes it interesting here. But yeah, these are the microphones I'm using, the little DJI mics, so sometimes they become muffled. It is what it is. But thank you all for joining in. Click the like button, it does help me out a bit, or helps me out a lot. So let's go look at some more aviation and let's keep at it. I'm wearing a Puma jacket like a true Eastern European. I'm also thirsty. I need to go see if I have a drink in my car. The beauty of wireless microphones, I can walk from the camera. I do have a drink. Yay! Have any of you guys played with the new Adobe Firefly? That thing is crazy, man. Like, the AI generated images are wild. I'm AI, bro. George Bush made me into an AI robot for you guys. And Lone Star, the Longhorn Steer livery, is going to be departing next. I messaged a guy on OfferUp to possibly buy a second camera. I will either buy a camera or be mugged. That is what OfferUp does to you. Like, it's kind of like 50-50. You're either going to get a good deal or you're potentially going to get robbed. Nothing in between. right, there we have our Nevada 1. It's going to be headed to Orlando. And then up next we do have Southwest 2156 headed to Ontario, California, that is. Apparently we were dropping frames. I didn't even realize it, but it happens. I'll be live for a few more minutes, guys. Kind of not feeling good now. Yeah, they have a lot of cool liveries. Like they have their MUA 1, which is like the Hawaiian heritage plane. What is this? Good landing by the Southwest. All right, we are getting a nice lineup, so let's go take a look over there. Film some more departures for you guys. From a very wet and basically cold Sky Harbor. Or should I say damp. I smell cinnamon rolls. Now I'm getting very, very hungry. Ooh, what are they doing? So they're moving the little luggage cart out of the way. So let's go take a look at Nevada 1 as it's going to start getting into position for departure. Listen, it's 60 degrees here, so that means it's cold, you desert dwellers. Alright, let's take a look at this. Hello. Let's see him push back. How's it going? And Connor has finally made it here. And you guys know when I eventually run out of energy because I'll just randomly start rambling. And they're airborne right now. What up, Ming? Getting some photos? That's cool. It's beautiful weather for it. Hopefully we get the 787 taking off from this side. Alright, let's see where Nevada 1 is headed. Oh yeah, it was Orlando. Yeah? You and your Crocs? Heck yeah, man. I'm here with Connor. We're hanging out. Yeah. Earlier today, man, it was raining like crazy. I was driving in, it was like, it was pouring, and now it's like, eh. All right, let's watch the CRJ depart. And I think right after I do the stream, I may go pick up that secondary camera I wanted to get. Guy wants like $400 for it. I'll offer him $375. So welcome everybody, welcome to Sky Harbor. As this show has officially gone off the rails, we're watching a CRJ 700, I believe, that's headed to Ontario, California. And then we will be getting American Airlines 1625, an A319 going to Portland. Portland has become a very, very interesting city the last few years. All right, we do have our initial roll. But we did catch Hawaiian Airlines departing from this area. I think it's at the 11-minute mark of the show when Hawaiian Airlines took off from the south side. And I believe this is like a short 40-minute flight. And let's take a look at the A319 as it gets ready for departure. Very small plane. I'll see you, dude. What would you describe this plane as? So Broadway is freezing. Not freezing, bro. So this airport is a little bit of a little weird gem. We do end up getting a lot of smaller planes like Southwest, but for the most part, well, right now this is actually a cluster. Look at this whole area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like playing a game of Jenga. Hey, Tom. So our Portland flight is about to depart. Tom, are Nick and Leah flying anywhere today or no? It should be a light plane, so you should start taking off right about now. Nevada 1 is up next, so let's go take a look at it. Well, wish Nick a happy birthday. So if you guys want to wish Nick a happy birthday, tell him happy birthday and I'll pop it on the chat. This plane is loud, you can actually hear it. I don't know, in my culture, like whenever you have a birthday, like even when I was in school, we would always take candy to celebrate with our classmates. I still do it till this day, like I'll bring like a cake and stuff. So up next we have Southwest 2185 going to El Paso. Then we may get United 2397 going to San Francisco right after that. Unless the Southwest cuts in front of them, and they just did. So if it's your first time on our show, welcome to Sky Harbor. It's a very, very rare damp day here. Usually it's in the hundreds, now it's in the 60s, so it's kind of a nice change for us for a while. We're all not dying of heat exhaustion. I did go to a speakeasy yesterday in Mesa. It's a level 2 arcade bar, has like a little speakeasy underneath it. It's actually pretty cool. May go check it out again tonight. So up next is a Southwest 2041 going to Sacramento. I also need to go buy some lens cleaning solution for my cameras. Sending all of my Canon glass over to Canon to get professionally cleaned. If you're a camera owner, if you have Sony or Canon or Nikon, my advice, join their professional services. They get you a good deal on cleanings. Like all of my glass is going to be sent out and just nicely taken care of, because it is a little dusty from the World Series coverage. So up next is Southwest 1269 going to Denver. Man, the internet is wild. Like, think about it. We're all sitting, and you guys are sitting in your home, and I'm streaming from across the country to you guys. Also today, Trevor is going to be live on his channel, so I will drop a link. Give him some support. He's a good dude. And here comes our San Francisco flight. I'll drop his link in a second. I think I may go to a bakery after this and get like a cinnamon roll or something. Now I got it in my head. Or pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie sounds really delicious right now. Or even a good pizza. Okay, looks like they may be getting this Southwest ready for departure. Well, happy birthday, Nick. 27, man, I feel old. I'm about to turn 34, Jesus. Where does the time fly, man? So if you guys want to support another channel, he's going to be live later.
Got a very interesting photo with the two Southwest planes.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Oh, here, shut off. I should probably change the time a little bit.
You're good. That's awesome, man. Keep getting those unique shots, because usually, like, every photographer has their style. Here, hold on. Let me see. Sorry, my car is full of camera gear.
No worries.
Oh, there's this thing. I was actually looking for it. Well, I found something I was looking for, guys. Yeah, I think this has a cutout of the L1011.
Wow.
So there you go. You can like make an L1011 out of it. Yep.
I wonder if it'll fly.
Who knows? Here, you have two of them.
Two of them?
Yeah, take the whole bag.
Take the whole bag?
Yeah. So when I went and met with the pilots, he gave me that. So there you go. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Very uncommon.
It is. Well, I heard they're going to actually be flying it in March. Yeah, most likely. They're going to probably maybe do another flyover from what I've heard. It's cool, man. Like, I got to go inside. Like, that plane is so ahead of its time.
That looks gorgeous. Super sleek.
Yeah.
It's like an MD-11, but it's just a lot more stuff that's fixed. Because the MD-11 had a lot of issues.
Yeah. Well, they spent a lot of money for it. So up next we have Southwest 3379 going to Honolulu. All right, let's go see. There's a, well, too late. I was going to show you guys the walk around of the plane. Honestly, that's what we got to do. We got to actually support other people. So jump on his channel. If he comes on earlier, I may be on his channel for a bit and just helping him out. Like I say, we're all here to have fun together. There's somebody with a golf cart. I thought I was about to argue with somebody, but not. Whew.
Thank you.
What's up?
Thank you so much.
No, you're good, dude. Here's a magazine too. Flying magazine. They have a lot of cool pictures in here. So like what I like to do is I like to look at the photos and it kind of just gives you
Oh, that's cool.
just gives you like kind of a idea on like what you could do. Like it's just like keep getting better with photos, man, because that's what you do. Like you start off like usually, like when I started taking photos 10 years ago, I never thought I'd be doing this for a living. And it's weird like when you see like your progression and how better you get. It's Next jet, I'll probably be here for another like 30 minutes streaming, and then I'll probably just take photos if you want to meet up. Guys, there's only so much I can show you guys. But no, like, basically next week on the 22nd, if you guys have some free time, I will do a longer show where we will just hang out and talk aviation. I may even buy a pie. Well, I said last time, but I didn't bring anything because I was lazy. If you guys know me, lazy is not a word you people use to describe me. I'm always on the go. I never rest. It looks like we have more weather coming in. Right here is our refueling wing. Man, it just got colder here. I don't know. Okay, my tripod was locked. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see something. Let's see if we can make this happen right now. I need to organize my car, dudes. I have like tons of equipment here. Want to jump on the show?
Oh, sure.
All right, let's see. We're gonna get a secondary mic on. All right, we have 2 microphones. All right, man. You are on the show. Can you hear? Mic check.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
If you can hear him, say hello. Yeah, so one of my favorite lenses that I actually own, guys, is on this mumbo jumbo camera.
It's crazy how that's rolling in.
Oh yeah, you can actually see. Oh yeah, dude, the rain is coming in. So this is actually one of my favorite lenses that I have. It's the Canon 28 by 70. Incredibly heavy lens, but the images on it are super sharp. Yeah, I just literally felt yeah, you can hear you. Yeah, I literally felt the temperature drop like by a couple of degrees. So what's your favorite plane?
It's between the 737 MAX and the 787.
787?
Yeah.
You excited to see Hawaiian Airlines get their 787s?
I think it's great. I saw the cabin, the video they sent out. It's just like, now I want to fly Hawaiian Airlines to Hawaii.
Yeah. Well, their A330s are kind of getting older.
Yeah, they're the Dash 200 variant. They're like probably almost old as a 757.
Yeah. Well, like if you think of it, like the 787 when it first started was having issues. Like it had battery fires, but now I think more and more people are ordering them.
All planes have their issues.
They're basically, honestly, they're piles of junk in a sense, but they fly. All planes. Oh wow, look at this. The weather is rolling in. That's crazy.
Oh, it's
so guys, if we do end up cutting the show short, the wind is blowing and our equipment may get wet, so that might be an issue for us.
Oh yeah, the wind is facing us.
And then later on, Trevor will be live, so if you want to support him. Yep, it is starting to rain, guys. This is going to make for some good photos, because if the planes are taking off, you can get like the condensation in the engines.
That's right. The thing is, they'd have to switch direction to physically see those engines.
Yeah, honestly, I think they will. And if they do, it's going to kind of be like a parade of planes.
The wind is gusting in this direction, though, so it may be a bit.
But I don't know if you guys can see it, but the ground crew is working under rain right now. So rain or shine. Look at this quality on this thing.
Wow.
So what I'm using is a switcher. Most streams use their laptops, but for me, my laptop I do a lot of editing with. So I don't want to run it into the ground doing this. So I purchased this thing. It was like $1,400, the YOLO box. It does a really good job on it. But look at this. This is actually very interesting. Look at the jet blast coming from them.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Man, it got cold all of a sudden. Jesus.
I know.
I like it. All right, let's watch this plane take off in the rain. Now it just looks like my camera can't handle the dark, but it's just, yeah. So that is SkyWest 3185 going to San Francisco.
That was good timing. It's not taking off.
So welcome everybody to a very, very rainy Sky Harbor International Airport. Click the like if you'd like to support the channel. We do have a super chat which funds our parking. Easiest way to support is just by liking and sharing with fellow plane spotters. Special thanks to all of our members that are always backing us. I really appreciate you guys. And just like that, the plane is getting lost in the clouds. Pretty crazy how fast this thing moves in.
Splash.
I sure worn pants.
I'm fine.
Well, this year we haven't gotten much rain at the airport, which is crazy.
Yeah, because it's been a dry summer.
But this is the cool part. Like if the 787 takes off from this area, it's going to be cool. Chances are it's probably going to take off north.
I don't think they're switching runway direction.
Airbus Mikey says, "Good morning, Slaw from sunny Yuma." Good morning from a very rainy Sky Harbor. You can actually see the rain is so thick that kind of hard to make out this thing from a distance.
Oh yeah, it's getting like takeoff conditions are just gonna have to be like interesting.
Oh yeah. I think a lot of students that are doing flight lessons today will probably be canceled.
Or just getting on ground.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to do VFR in this condition.
It is. All right, let's see where this plane is going to. Do you have any plans after the airport or just hanging out?
We're picking up my grandparents, so that's why I'm here in the first place. But I brought my camera along.
They said they're getting lots of turbulence. They're 20 minutes out.
Where are they coming in from?
Buffalo.
Oh, wow.
Awesome place.
Thanksgiving week. This airport is going to be crazy on Wednesday. Hopefully they land on this side. We can film them.
I'm going to try to... Well, taking off and landing is just going to be crazy in general. So no matter what side they're taking off on, it's going to be amazing. I may have to come Wednesday.
Look at this. This is cool. Just all the rain falling. We need it. I'm not going to complain about it.
We do.
I went out to Buckeye the other day and it was, my camera gear was covered in like dust. It sucked. I spent like almost a good 45 minutes cleaning it. And then last night I went to, they have a new speakeasy that opened up in Mesa. It was like very interesting. You go into a broom closet and then you, like, I'll show you a video I took of it.
Look at that. That engine blast.
Yeah, after this, I'm probably gonna go get some breakfast somewhere. I bought a little fan that cools my hotspot because that thing overheats like, and then just like the internet goes from like being 5G to dial-up. So I'll show you. So you literally walk in, it looks like a broom closet. So as you're walking in,
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, whoa, that is so neat. That's so wild.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is
So
Oh my gosh. I love how that, like, how it looks in there, too.
yeah, they have like a painting that changes like, has like a fake fireplace. So they had their grand opening yesterday. So it was, you're like, wow, this is crazy. The Buffalo flight is coming in from the north, 15 minutes out.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go take a photo of them?
Oh, of course.
Heck yeah. Are you guys Bills fans or no?
Yes.
They're not doing too well.
Have to be.
No, they're not. It's sad this season.
But you never know. Like if you look at it in most of football, teams get hot at the right moment. So when you
Yeah.
do get hot at the right moment, you'd rather have them have their growing pains now versus like late in the season. That's what happened with the D-backs. I think they just kind of hit their slump at the worst possible time.
We got into the World Series, which I am very happy about. So.
Is the mirrors playing sound extra loud? I think this is like 1 year and 3 months of me figuring out how to do the streaming. Then used to use my laptop, so then bought this little thing and it's been working really well.
I think it's really cool.
It works.
Oh, the United 757 is going north.
Is it?
Yeah.
You want to go get a photo of it?
I think it's a little too late. It's just landing.
This is the best time of the year here because you get all the heavy bodies. Like the Air Canada is always late. That's one thing I've realized.
Yeah.
You never realize when they're going to show up. Never on time. So up next we have Southwest 1051 going to San Francisco. Go take a look. Oh wow, this is cool. Look, you have the Southwest reflection on the, check this out. The plane is reflecting on there.
That's cool.
Take a picture.
I will. I'm just looking for the 787. There we are.
Let's see.
I think it's stopped right.
I have my camera on there. What was I shooting? It's so dark.
$946.
Apologies, dudes. I'm taking a bit of a break to set up a stills camera so I can get a shot that I kind of want. My car is like a smorgasbord of just thrown in camera equipment from last night. I was done for today and I'm like, nah, I don't got time. I'm gonna park it in the garage and actually do something later. Cool guys, we are back. So we have somebody coming from the Caribbean. David Little I was just there, I arrived at 7:39 on American. And Corey, we all know that Air Canada is now always late. Here, I'll take that from you. Do you want to run around? I feel bad. We're back to single mic mode again.
They could probably still hear me. So.
Yeah, they can. That's cool, man. I like the reflections. Like, that's my favorite. Like, you getting some close-ups and all that is...
My friend Ethan, not the Ethan at Phoenix, but there's my other Ethan, Memphis, and he's coming in today on an A319.
Heck yeah.
So...
Are you guys gonna go spot? Good. Alrighty. Wow, look at those reflections. This is awesome. And you guys are hearing my shutter going off like crazy. Dude, look at this. That is awesome.
That is cool.
Sorry guys, I got sidetracked. So I will show you another camera that I like to photograph with. So another camera that you guys can get for photos. So I have an EOS R7. It's a very fast camera. And then I have the EOS, the 70 by 200 RF. So on it, it's like, I think it's a 1.6 crop. So it's like almost like a 80 to like 3 something. And it's a great camera. It shoots really well, like has a very good focus system. I don't know if you can see this, probably not. But this is the reflections that I was able to get with it. Now it's kind of the waiting game to see what's going to happen, and then eventually we will call it a show since I am losing focus fast. But as you can see, the conditions are kind of getting crazy out here, or were. And how it usually works at Sky Harbor, once one rush dies down, a second one will begin. As you can see, the ground crew. Hey Corey, are you going to be here on the 22nd? So, if you're going to be here on the 22nd, sorry, I got muffled. I didn't realize it got stuck. Come to the airport, let's spot. And the legend of the show is the poop truck. This is the one thing we all like seeing. So click the like button, guys. It does help the show quite a bit.
One unique thing Phoenix has, they don't have a sewer system in their ground, so they just go through trucks.
Yeah.
It works.
Hey, if it works, it works. So we have our flight to Albuquerque. Look at that jet blast from the... Yep, I did that for you, Ray. So just like that, we encounter our first hiccup of the day. See you, Rai. Yeah, the one thing with Sky Harbor, we'll get some of the worst Wi-Fi in the world. So welcome everybody. If you're new to the show, welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. We have a very rare rainy day that's going on. Is it? Yeah, go over there. Go get it. So Connor's camera died and he needs to take a photo of the plane, so I let him use one of my DSLRs. So can you guys hear me? Are we back? Is everything working? They need to fix this really bad, man. It's kind of aggravating. And we have a American 667 going to Milwaukee. Yeah, you guys know how it is. Some of you guys that live in Arizona know that the Wi-Fi here is sometimes the devil. Good. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you for tuning in. I think eventually my plan will be just, I want to get some nice videos of the airport with the rain. Starlink, my G. Bro, I'm poor. I can't afford that. Maybe, I'll take a look at it. I think it's like, what, 150 bucks a month for Starlink? Will I use it is the question. Looks like we have another system moving in. Also, Ray, here you go, my man. The poop truck is working, but here we go. We have our walk around. And then over here, wait, I thought his door was open, but it's just his winglet. I did not sell it, Tom, but it's for Canon. If you have a Canon, you're more welcome to buy it. I'll give you a good price for it. I want to buy the RF 100 to 500, but it's also $2,900, man. So we have American 1688 going to Charlotte. And then we have money bags coming in for a landing. And this is a 2-for-1. We got the Cessna, and then we're gonna get the 737. I had to go fly again. This sucks, man. I'm always working. When you get older, things suck, man. You're constantly like trying to make money for a living, and it's no fun. Don't grow up. And up next is American 1332 going to Denver. It's an A319. Oh, I'm gonna send you guys, I'm gonna post a piece for you guys on my story. It's about America West Airlines. 3TV did a really good piece on them. You like the camera?
Yeah, I want to make sure. Thank you so much.
That thing is fast, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
That's good.
Alright, camera back.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Have a great Thanksgiving.
See ya, you too. If I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever.
Yes.
Don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You have to be politically correct. Yeah, man, it's like, you never realize it. Like, I told myself, oh, when I get to this age, I'm gonna do this. Like, I have all this fancy equipment, but the only thing I don't have is time. And it's just like, it sucks, man. Especially when you like, for me, like a lot of times I have to do stuff for my business. So it's either, do I focus on this or do I focus on something that's gonna feed my family? So it's like, ugh, anger. So up next is American Airlines 2265. It's a Boeing 737-800 going to LAX. Maybe Kevin will spot it over there. So if you're new to the channel, like I always tell you guys, welcome to Sky Harbor. YouTube wants me to say that because it helps. Like and subscribe, click the notification. This show is primarily done to promote the we're in November 22nd show, which is going to be a long pre-Thanksgiving show. It was initially going to be an early morning show, but due to my place of employment doing stuff that they shouldn't have done, basically scheduling stuff, I can't even take the day off. So now I have to do this. But what I'm going to end up doing right now is attempting to take a really cool photo. Yep, you're hearing my camera take everything out of focus. Yay, this sucks. All right, back to the focused plane spotter that I am. So in case you haven't noticed, most of our flights here are Southwest. Pretty obvious. So the next one is Southwest 1218 headed to Omaha. They are one of our bigger providers here at Sky Harbor. I think we're like one of their bases too. Cool, Carson. We will film you as you take off. And they're airborne. Let's go take a look if we can see Carson. American 2101. So that's what he's saying. Let me type it in. One, two, three, four, five. They're sixth in line to take off. So that is Carson, sixth in line. So here we have the little Pilatus plane getting ready for departure. That's the beauty of Sky Harbor. We don't have the biggest aircraft coming in, but we do get military, and we get a lot of these smaller things that come through. And the sun is starting to peek out. Up next is American 1038 headed to Guadalajara. I think they recently opened up these routes to Mexico. And the sun is starting to peek out. Please, clouds, move over it because I don't like it and it's hurting my eyes. Our Guadalajara flight is on its takeoff roll. Good morning, Rachel. Sorry, I was trying to see what the plane behind it was. Well, what's cool is we at least have this plane as a holder for a second. Let's go take a look at where our friend's plane is. You are fifth in line to take off. So up next we do have a Hawker 750 going to LAX. So it's former American West Airlines A3. Nice. Morning, Kevin Kelly. Welcome to a very damp Sky Harbor. like a little freaking rocket taking off. And as you can see, the weather is very interesting today. So we have a CRJ 900, no, it's a 700, going to Tulsa. But at first, let's go take a look at after this. I'm gonna actually probably just take photos. So this flight is going to Puerto Vallarta, American Airlines 554. Then we're gonna get American 535 going to Newark right afterwards. Whew. Man, my legs hurt. I've been standing for almost like 2 hours. As we are getting a very interesting weather pattern developing around Sky Harbor. It clears up, then it gets wet again. I need to organize my car. It looks like a bomb went off in there. Like literally, I threw everything in. Everything's secured. It's just a bunch of my light stands and stuff is in there. I want to be out of there in no time. And from the looks of it, there's a Southwest flight that probably is coming from the north side. That's so there's our friend's plane. American Airlines 2101 going to Kansas City. That's going to be our next flight that we're going to film after this, whatever thing is takes off. So up next is American 2300 showing not available where it's headed. Then followed by American 2101 going to Kansas City. Alrighty. There we go. So this is one of our fans. He is on this flight. So that last plane was going to Philadelphia. So the plane was delivered to America West in 1998. Perfect. Now we have our United Airlines 737, most likely either Houston or Washington, one of the two. Washington it is. Anyways, guys, I think I may be wrapping up the show, so I want to thank all you guys for joining in. Remember to tell your loved ones you love them. Don't go to bed angry. Don't be a jerk. We have enough jerk faces in the world. Tune in on the 22nd when we do our pre-Thanksgiving show. And Trevor will be live very shortly, so jump on his channel. So I figured I'd give you guys a bit of a show this morning. So I may actually grab my stills camera and just kind of enjoy myself and not think about anything. So let's take a look at this landing, and once this plane lands, we will call it a show, my friends. Click that like, subscribe. Always a pleasure having you guys on. And with that being said, I will end the show once this plane lands. See you guys. Always a pleasure having you guys on. So until next time, I will see you guys on the 22nd. And if anything, maybe I will hop on before then. But other than that, there's my hand. Other than that, you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next stream. So with that being said, happy Saturday. And take care.